What's up, y'all? Welcome to Window Seat. If you are catching the replay, I definitely want you to make sure that you skip ahead and comment somewhere. But this is my show that I've been having the last couple months actually coming through, just letting y'all have a window seat as I figure out this whole thing. My last session, oops, that I had with y'all, I showed you my practice mode, learning my little sound system right here. So that was fun. But since I last popped in, I had to take a trip to Malaysia. So I definitely want to tell you about it. Some other things have happened. Songkran is getting ready to come up. So there's a lot for me to get to. But the thing is, in my life, I'm still trying to find that time where I can set a time for my podcast. But guess what? I ain't even ready for that yet. I'm still learning the buttons, learning the rhythm, learning the flow. How do I want things to go? What I want to talk about? How am I going to bring that to you? And guess what? I done talked to a couple friends who are like, look, I want a window seat VIP. I want to be a part of the show, or I want to bring my segment in, or I want to collaborate in some kind of way, shape, or form. So I'm really excited. I just went ahead and pressed go real quick because if I keep trying to wait until the perfect time and everything's ready, it'll never happen. Of course, it's like 7 p.m. here because I'm in Thailand. So I'm trying to make sure that I even get this little segment in today before another day goes and I don't do a live show with y'all. Also, I wanted to try to catch a new audience, which on the East Coast, it should be around 8:15 a.m. So if you are catching this on your news feed, if you're hanging with me for a little while or a long time, definitely comment and let me know that you saw on your feed. That's what's most important because I'm doing testing. This whole show right now for me, the whole VIP access, actually, there's a tell behind that. And to keep it quick, if you go to Girl Let's Go at some point in time, it talks about VIP being very important pieces. And I really think that the very important pieces, not just to life, but to the things that we're working on, the things that we are going through. Those very important pieces come when the shit ain't ready. When you're learning, when you're figuring out, and when you're going through. So this part of the show is all about me coming through, not ready, figuring it out. I've learned so many things. I've learned to work with two screens. I think I picked up director at this point. I'm also producing different shows. I'm coordinating with different people. Now I done got me a little sound mic, which I know ain't really, you know what I'm saying, the fancy. I don't even care. Cause girl, boy, whoever, guess what? I was stumped on this thing for a week. As soon as it came into the mail, I knew I was in trouble because who don't mess with stuff like this? Me. But it has some cool little features. So in a second, when I get done talking and running my mouth, hoping that I do get some kind of bit of your attention, I do plan on getting things set up again. Also, on my work day, which is ending, again, I'm in Thailand, so it's tonight, tomorrow already for me. I mean, for y'all, for me, but in any case, for y'all, it's in the morning time. So, what I want to do is I do want to get to accomplishing some things. So y'all gonna open up some emails with me. We have some suppliers that are trying to show us some things. I have some client trips that have been abandoned that I want to talk to y'all about and see. Also, some of y'all have been some places and done some things recently that I would love if you would just chime in and say, girl, guess what? I went here, I did that, I did this, or whatever the hell, and we share that space. So that's what I call being in the cockpit for real. That's when you're actually a part of the show. So if you're watching ever on Facebook, social media, YouTube, TikTok, or whatever platform, you can always spectate and have you a window seat from wherever, right? You don't even have to tap in, don't even have to let me know that you ever saw it. But if you want your comments to flash on the screen, if you want to interact with the show and different things of that nature, what you really want to do is you want to go to girlletsgo.com. You want to click on that Showtime tab and make sure that you connect with the show. That's like signing in. We'll call that, I'm saying the show, but we'll call that when you actually board the plane, because the whole window seat, if you have ever caught any of the series that I've done thus far, the whole show experience is built off of an airport experience for real. Destination is limited by whatever we choose to talk about. And so far, I've been talking to myself, and that's totally fine. I did have a girlfriend call me. However, you can already reach me already is the best way to even call into the show. Sometimes, if you want to just add a laugh or catch up or whatever. Because let me tell you, I have a lot of people in my inbox or inboxes that are genuinely or have genuinely reached out to me and said something like, "Hey, girl, what's going on? How's Thailand?" Whether it came from them responding to me, reaching out to them, or vice versa, the thing is, they ask. And while I really do want to pick up the phone sometimes and personally give that update, and sometimes I can and I will, it's very time consuming to update a lot of people on the same thing, which is why I try to make myself available in this, what I'm calling my show, which is really my workspace. It's time that I'm going to be sitting at the computer working anyway. And guess what? On the very day that you or who anybody wants to talk back to me, I'm here to say, hello, world. Hello, world. Talk back. And we can make this show whatever it's going to be, needs to be, or whatever. But again, I do have some objectives. So, part of those objectives include learning screen one and screen two. I'm learning how to set up shows. I'm learning how to interact with different people's accesses. I've already given out some co host relationships and accesses. Also, I've gotten some comments and things and some ideas on shows and topics that we can have. People that are like, yeah, I'll just be, whatever. So, a lot going on. And every time I do sit down here and do a show, there is an objective for me to learn something new, whether it's, like I said, the sound card, whether it's screen one, screen two, whether it's how to even work the studio and just all of this. So I've made a complete show over the last couple years on nothing but busting my ass in front of y'all and saying clearly, I ain't ready. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. And even if I do, it ain't prepared, it ain't ready. Or if it is, I don't know how to work it yet, but hold on. I'll continue to show up and we can learn this together. So, shows have been inclusive of some very amazing progresses and topics and flows. And then they've been what they needed to be, which was sometimes my monologue, me talking to myself. But again, the whole purpose of me saying that was one day somebody out there is going to talk back. And when that happens, there goes the show. So, up and coming for the month of April, what I am looking for is to be able to nail a showtime or some showtimes from some of the partnerships and some of the people that have said, I want to collaborate or I want to be a part of the show. Window Seat, Tales from the Trips. There's a couple different shows on the Showtime lineup at girlletsgo.com, so definitely check it out. But it's a space for so many people on so many different levels, inviting so many different perspectives, whether you have traveled the world or not. And I think that's the coolest thing about it. Then those moments with Misha's in those backstage VIPs, like right now, that's the time when you really get to hang with your girl and just catch up, ask questions, and that sort of thing. Because at the end of the day, in between business and life, I still want to catch up and I still love tapping in with y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and continue on. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and continue on setting up and working on my things to do list. I'm going to lead y'all out with some stuff, but hang around. You'll be able to catch another show, another talking fiasco with me in a little bit. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and give us a countdown. Let's see, how about 10? Yeah, I'll catch y'all in 10. Yeah. All right. Songkran is coming up, y'all. We definitely have to talk about Songkran. Definitely have to talk about Songkran. This is gonna be my first year here. Oh, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait to the countdown. So we're gonna talk about Songkran coming up. If you have been to Songkran, don't know about it or whatever, catch that countdown. In about 10 minutes, we're gonna be talking about Songkran. How about that? Yeah. So I'm gonna test myself real quick since I just came up with that topic on the fly and see how quickly over the next 10 minutes, amongst other things, I can prepare a little bit of media for y'all to support because we have been preparing up over here for Songkran. So that's what I'll be working on. Two computers, so I got a lot going on. Welcome into Window Seat. Thank you so much for joining in. If you are catching the replay or spectating, you are always welcome to um, escalate your experience. Join the cockpit. Go to girlletsgo.com so that you can connect. Um, if you're catching the replay, like I said, just scroll somewhere because it's gonna be a long flight. I got a lot to do in a short period of time, but I'm gonna hang space with y'all and make myself available because I know most of the time when I'm live in the evening time. I'm catching the midnight millionaires, the people that's still burning the midnight oil, trying to make dreams happen and ends meet and all of that kind of stuff. Again, using my using my location here in Thailand to the advantage of being able to catch that audience, right? So we really building dreams together because I'm sitting up here trying to figure out, okay, let me do this, let me work, and really just holding that space. So when I say it's going to be a long flight, it means that I am holding space, I am working here, but that's a part of the show. And tap in. I miss y'all. Just want to throw that in there. But okay, yeah, let me finish getting ready. And I need to do a sound test and see if that music is too loud. Where is, no, I need to connect this one. Oh yeah, so like I said, last time I got with y'all, I had, oh, let me turn on camera too. I had just received this in TikTok mail, which I was so thankful because out here, I should probably wait until the show, huh? Well, this year backstage VIP. So out here, the Amazon equivalent, I guess, depending on your passport, because yeah, the Amazon equivalent for like a tourist situation where you don't have, let's not complicate things. That's Lazada. And what I learned is Lazada, it comes with patience, is what you have to know and learn because it's not going to be at your doorstep in 4 hours. Okay. You want to get a grab if you want something immediately, you order a grab. But when you order something from Lazada, it's going to take about 2 days plus some more if it got caught up in customs or shipping or just anything like that. So Lazada teaches you patience. But if you have a Thai friend that has Thai TikTok who can order something that you like, you can get your TikTok order like the next day. So along came this thing right here. So the last time I popped in with y'all, I wasn't live, but I shared with y'all the experience of me trying to put this thing together and understand it because guess what? I was stumped with it for about um, 4 or 5 days. So let me try and get it set up real quick. So we got this on, and then this. Okay, I put that in there. You good? Oh, I need to be checking the live feed on. I can't get a sound on this one. Is it even showing? Let me refresh. And you Bluetooth is connected. Okay, great. So if that's connected, then the next thing would be phone. I left off on trying to figure out why I'm in. So, you tell me you don't take analog. Analog USB device was not supported, but I heard you though. In here. Okay, so but you really don't work. Okay. 3 minutes. Okay, what is the live view? Visual check? What is that? Let me try to change this plug right here. I'm back. I was supposed to be looking up for some sound. Okay, we got about a 15-second delay. Okay, now, long story. All right, we're gonna work with this. Okay. Okay, so I might be able to hear something. Oh, okay, y'all look. So my setup, how do I show y'all? I want y'all to see my setup on YouTube is streaming me live at the same time, y'all. Which means let me check girlesco.com because then it should also be showing at the top of girlesco.com as well. Ooh, look at your girl over here doing it. Last week, y'all didn't hear from me for a week, but I was really working behind the scenes. Um, yeah. Anyway, I can't. Oh yeah, yeah. See what I'm saying? Look, I'm proud of me. Okay. Anyway, so stay focused. Let me go ahead and get to the part where I check to see if it's showing and grow it. 25 seconds. We were supposed to. Oh, y'all, this is so nice. Hold on. Look. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Ain't that nice, huh? Follow them dreams. Follow those dreams. Okay, so now we're gonna go to the showtime. Oh, hit show. But yeah, so in my silence, I have I've been working on some things, y'all. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Grand grand moment of truth. It's not looking good so far actually. But I like this Windows page and feel right here. What y'all think about that? Like that. So here is where you should be able to. Oh. There should be something blinking to tell you that we're live here. So I'll make that a part of next week's mission. If y'all want to see how I do that, you can definitely let me know, and I'll try to come live at some point in time to show you. But yeah, definitely go to girlsco.com and click on the Showtime page. You can upgrade to your cockpit experience. I don't know how well y'all can see the button, but it's a button right here in the center of the page. Um, I guess you know what? I don't have to be so crazy about it. I could actually do a share screen, but I'll do that later. So anyway, that countdown clock, the goal was that I was supposed to shut up, put on some stuff to play while I worked behind the scenes, and didn't talk my way through it. And then when the countdown clock starts, that's when we talk about said topic, which was it's right here. But I screwed that all up, and I'm not gonna try and get it perfect on this show. I'll try that again another time. I'm blown away by the fact that my YouTube is popping off my live stream right now. So I'm really excited about that connection, and also I need to see what's going on. Well, I just put it on my things to do for next week, but at least I know that a person can click on the button live stream offline. But yeah, there's something terribly wrong with that connection. But okay, so we got some we got some stuff to work next week. But for today, I need to stay focused. So I'm so excited. I'm looking at that screen and blown away by this. But I'm gonna set that clock down. Excuse me, that timer again. I did my check, although I don't know how sound is going. Let me check. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Check sound and see if it's coming in my headphones through my phone with this cord that we just changed out. And I can just use, let's see. Hey, LP. I see you join. Now I'm trying to check to see. Okay, so on these headphones, then maybe? What are you playing? Okay, so the mic is picking up. It's way over here. Not even. Are you on? Hello? Why? What's the point of this thing if you don't ever give me sound? Okay, so there's echo in that. Okay, my son was playing with this like it was a mixer, so let me see if I can do some things that perhaps my buddy Antonio Star would do by messing with the stuff over here. All right, we're talking. Because it delayed so that I can't tell. I just have to picture replay, right? Right. I can't hear it, but if I don't wait for the delay, there should have been some applause. Oh, because that wasn't applause, it said primal sound. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna check somewhere. Definitely, at any point in time, like I said, you can leave me some comments somewhere because I can always go back and answer them or put it in another show as well. So as I'm trying to get things learned on my end, um, y'all will be helping us to catch this on your feed. If you want to pop in and say, hey, you can. But no, I wouldn't want this on Bluetooth because on Bluetooth phone and really trying to hear from that phone. So, no, I think I have my stuff on there. So no phone to or unless somebody calls me. Okay. I said I was gonna talk to y'all about sunscreen and I just came back from my movie as well. And we have two trips to book, a destination I want to showcase, and some stuff I want to talk about. And share with y'all with. So let me see what we got. I don't think I've had much dinner actually this yet, and that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and check my boarding call. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Um, all right, here we go. Now, I haven't done this set with me at the bottom. That's a different movie. Welcome to Window Seat. My name is Nisha. If you're catching a replay or never caught my show before, I'm in practice mode. Ain't nothing ready, y'all. Ain't nothing ready. But guess what? I'm right here, except for I don't see myself on the screen. So let me see what I did wrong. Now I just hit a button, so then I stop it. But I don't know. I keep putting. Okay, yeah. So it turned off. No, it came back on. Yeah, so I'm practicing. I'm playing with my features. I'm working behind the scenes. Great things are happening, and I'm excited to show it because guess what? I can't keep everything bottled up in a flyer, um, or in a little short or a little video. So just making time to be present and to say hello, world, because I don't know what time zone I'm in Thailand. Y'all might be somewhere totally in a different, zone or area of the world. So, Hello World is my collection. You'll find it at girlletsgo.com. If you're traveling the world, you definitely want to have you some bucket list daddy behavior. That's an invitation for anybody to rep the brand. If you are scratching stuff off of your bucket list, whether it's a trip or it's a goal, a personal goal, business goal, or whatever, that's still a bucket list daddy. So show up in the world and represent. Head over to girlletsgo.com, hit that shop button so you can see some of that behavior and things. But yeah, so that's it when you see the hello world. I'm gonna go ahead and phase out for a little bit and let y'all chime in with any questions that you may have. I'm at my workspace today. Um, so I'm actually working behind the scenes. This long flight is when I share my work day and workspace with y'all, trying to catch up with anybody who wants to come in, say hey, share a story, tell some information, ask some questions, that sort of thing. So, hello world, my name is Nisha, and I'll see y'all in a few. Welcome in to Window Seat. If I caught you because you were scrolling by, I'm only going to hang in here for a little bit to tell you this is my live show, y'all. This is a time where I really come and share my space. Let me stop competing with the music. Um, but just share my day with y'all. So if you know me, if you are following me for whatever reason, if you have some questions that you want to ask about moving abroad, on travel, if you want to dig into some topics or whatever, window seat is your opportunity to do it. I just closed some collaborations this week with some amazing women that are going to be joining the show and the panel and all of that, and I'm really excited about that. But over the last couple months, what I've been putting out is really the unready. It's the times where I really didn't have everything put together, even in this moment, this live right now. I still don't have it put together, but guess what? I'm showing up, and at least, if nothing else, making myself available to say, hey, girl, hey. So if you have been in my inbox somewhere saying, hey, what's going on, and blah, 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 listen, honey, my day is different. Like literally yesterday, I just took a flight to Malaysia. You know what I'm saying? Or came back from Malaysia or whatever. Like as if it was a business trip. It was so cool because guess what? It was a business trip. I can't wait to even tell y'all about it. But that's in between, other things popping and happening. So I really want to try to catch up with people in my showtime in the time that I make myself available to catch you because you happen to be on some feed somewhere, saw me present and decided, hey, let me tap in and that. So anyway, it makes every show dynamic and interesting, especially when we do start having panelists, set topics, and all that. But right now, this part right now, right here, this is about me learning everything. So, um, yeah, let me pop out for a second, get some things going, and I'll catch y'all in five. I think we might catch up with um, that song fan topic we were talking about earlier. So, yeah. Oh, I need audio somewhere. All right, y'all. It's boarding call at gate T. My name is Nisha, your captain for the evening, and our next stop is somewhere else. I told you in the last segment I was going to be coming live and sharing with you a little bit about my trip to Malaysia. So we're going to be jumping into that real quick. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start taxiing forward. If you're catching this on your feed right now, I'm inviting you, girl, guy, whoever. I'm inviting you to go ahead and hang by, fall in, go into girllet'sgo.com, hit the replay, whatever you got to do. But yeah, open conversation. So welcome to Window Seat. Again, my name is Nisha and I am in full out practice mode, but this is my show. It is called Window Seat, and this is where I invite you to go around the world with me in topics and conversation in depth and so many things, but all the while also getting a chance to share my biggest project that I've been working on, the ins and outs of Girl Let's Go, but not just that, but the movement behind it. So much going on, y'all. So whether you're booking a trip with me or not, you definitely have a place here where you can take a window seat, learn something, ask a question, all that. So we're gonna go ahead and move towards taxiing forward. Over the last couple of months, like I said, I've been just working on this project as a whole, in between life, in between moving abroad, trying to put and piece life together to understand things, to really just um, take it all in. We're gonna say that. So, with that being said, it has been a struggle to kind of stick to the plan, to hang on to the dream, to burn that midnight oil, or that round the clock oil or whatever. But it's now or never. And I'm excited to do it finally. But also, I'm also excited to live outside of um, the the like the studio, the in-home part. So living in Thailand is also inviting some amazing things. Like, hold up, who is this? Now my AI know better, but for the purposes of now, we're gonna go ahead and roll with this image. But he tripping because who is that? I didn't actually do all that. And where? Hold up, you tripping. We're not going forward with that. But yeah, so we'll jump into the trip to Malaysia. No AI. How about that? Because my guy is tripping right now. But um yeah, so the last couple months, that's what it's been. So anyway, I have not got a chance to do a sound check too good in this session. But what I will do is, first of all, let me adjust my screen and make sure everything is great. That's not how I want it. Damn. Okay, I said that I was going to tell y'all about Malaysia, not me and Terry trying to test out this sleep chair. Y'all, that sleep chair is something amazing. I'm trying to tell you right now, that thing, that's a problem. Anywhere we go, we got to do it. But yeah, so let's get to Malaysia happening. Yeah, so much I want to tell you. So let's see. I'm gonna do a little check real quick. Oh, I'm just gonna pick something random and see how that comes through. Sound check for the replay. See how long. I'm finally. I'm whispering because it's 5 o'clock in the morning and people are still asleep at the airport. But yeah, I'm finally gonna get to try one of these pods right now. So let's go. Already feeling good. I'm finally. I'm whispering because it's 5 o'clock in the morning and I don't think I'm still asleep at the airport. But yeah, I'm finally gonna get to try one of these pods right now. So let's go. Already feeling good. What's this say internal please? Because it's 5 o'clock in the morning and people are still asleep at the airport. But yeah, I'm finally gonna get to try. Okay, I'm gonna let that play again, y'all, because I'm Still over here testing some things out. So let's go. Okay, I'm gonna play again, y'all, because I'm still over here testing some things out. Finally, I'm whispering because it's 5 o'clock in the morning and people are still asleep at the airport. But yeah, I'm finally gonna get to try one of these pods right now. So let's go. Already feeling good. I'm whispering because it's 5 o'clock in the morning and people are still asleep at the airport. But yeah, I'm finally gonna get to try one of these pods right now. So let's go. Already feeling good. I'm whispering because it's 5 o'clock in the morning and people are still asleep at the airport. But yeah, I'm finally gonna. All right, so let's get to trying out one of these pods since y'all hanging with me. I'm gonna just keep on going with the fresh roll, all the while trying to figure out this mic. All right, so let's get to trying out 30-minute massage real quick. So far, so good. It's all up in my butt. Okay, testing, testing. Girl, and then squeezing my legs and thighs and stuff at the same time. This is totally worth it because me and my son was trying to try this in Thailand, but the cards that they had did not accept US debit or whatever. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. I'm gonna have to get two of these. Alright, so I'm gonna get a 30-minute massage real quick. So far, so good. It's all up in my butt. Massaging my butt, girl. And then squeezing my legs and thighs and stuff at the same time. This is totally worth it because me and my son was trying to try this in Thailand, but the cards that they had did not accept US debit or whatever. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. I might have to get two of these. Alright, so I'm gonna get a 30-minute massage real quick. So far, so good. It's all up in my butt. Massaging my butt, girl. And then squeezing my legs and thighs and stuff at the same time. This is totally worth it because me and my son was trying to try this in Thailand, but the cards that they had did not accept US debit or whatever. So yeah, I'm enjoying this. I might have to get two of these. Alright, so I'm gonna get a 30-minute massage. Okay, yeah. So the massage to the butt, y'all, that shit was off the chain. Mind you, I don't want to tell all the story, but we ended up only being like it only being like $8 for a 30-minute massage, whatever they call the denomination of currency in Malaysia. I'm not sure. I didn't take the time to look it up because I knew I wasn't going to be exiting the airport. I had a mission to go to Malaysia. For one, yes, it was my border run, but two, I went there with the intention to learn and to study the airport as I've been trying to perfect my window seat show experience. And so I thought it would be really nice to just spend a day in the airports and airports. So I went to two in particular. to just be around, to see people, to hear sounds, to taste. I ended up going to a Michelin star restaurant that was pretty delicious and all that. So, as much as I can hold space today, as I'm practicing and learning different things, the technical parts of hosting a show and sharing with you all and all that kind of stuff, I'll also try to get to some of that stuff. So, if you find something that you like, you're interested in, you want to see more of, or whatever, definitely comment below. We can do a full out show on it. We can have you on as a guest, or, talk about it. You can call in now if you know how to reach me, and be a part of the show. But in any case, let me keep on letting y'all see about this massager, because actually I was trying to do my screen share, and when I popped on here, um, it showed Bay Terry, y'all, but it showed Bay in the massager. And I had just been telling him last night how amazing the massage was when I got into the little sleep pod in Malaysia. I was telling him this last night, and lo and behold, we went to a mall here in Thailand. And when we saw it, I was like, "You gotta try it." And he was like, "Yeah." So that's what y'all caught. But anyway, let me see what's going on here, because I want to keep sharing. Let's see. In no particular order, because we're definitely moving backwards. But if you hanging, you hanging. Let me see if I can get rid of this. All right. I think we got a delay going on here though. But thanks so much for hanging with me. My name is Misha. This is Window Seat. We're in practice mode. VIP stands for very important pieces. And those are the pieces that I would likely I'd like to leave out, but at this juncture of my life, y'all gonna get it all perfectly unfinished. But that's a part of the show, that's a part of the process. So um let me see. Why am I having trouble showing y'all what I want to show? Is the screen stuck? Because we was getting our butt massaged in that massager a second ago, and that right there made it all worth it. So let me just stop the share real quick, and I'm gonna try to go back into the feed real quick. Let me work through this. I feel like we're just running slow at this point, but why though? Hmm. Well, welcome. I'm gonna try to get that feedback in, reload. No, we're gonna go ahead and cancel. Um, Yeah, because I want to share Malaysia with y'all real quick, and we on the move. So let's see. Have you ever been to Malaysia? While we're on the topic, if you have been, if it's on your bucket list, I want to know why. If you've been there before, definitely, chime in, share a picture in the comments, and that sort of thing. Okay, where was I at? Okay, I remember. Yeah, so the topic right now is Malaysia, and I'm sharing my experiences. Hold on one second. All right, so my experience at this moment, we in the sleep pod. So if you have ever tried one of these sleep pods before, definitely let me know. Every time we get here, it freezes. Okay, no worries. Tell you what, I'll just go ahead and put us on a little break real quick, and I will work on that issue real quick. Oh, I think I know why. I figured it out, y'all. No need. Bam. Okay, got it. Now, now let's see. We still running up against a short. Why is this page not moving? That's the question. Okay. So now it should be showing. Yeah, we can go into some 4 years ago too. We can crack that scene open. Um, Yeah, we are definitely pushing the whole follow your dreams this season. So you will catch that at Girl Let's Go once you get to the website. But so I actually was sourcing between two different websites, y'all. I mean websites, airports, y'all. I don't want to say it wrong without, especially without it in front of me, but DMK is the airport code for one of the airports that you can fly into in Thailand. So, if you're looking to fly into Thailand, which normally, if you're going to go into Bangkok, you're going to use BKK. Y'all, you're not going to find me flexing with too many Thailand words and stuff because I just can't get with it. My mouth starts doing all kinds of crazy stuff. My eyes see more letters and squiggly lines and different things like that. So, what I won't be doing is trying to always pronounce all the words. And when I do, just know I might not get it right. However, I can tell you an airport code. So, flying into Bangkok, usually you're going to be using airport code BKK. Okay. However, you can also use D for dog, M for Mary, so M, K for kite, DMK. And that you can use just to throw into your quotes and different things as you're working through your flights and all that. So I'd never been to the DMK airport. So it was one experience to go and fly through there. Also, amidst all the different things that's going on in the world. I probably could show something else as my background, huh? Let me find a Malaysia picture. But yeah, amidst all this going on in the world, like a lot of people are popping in and they're like, oh yeah, this is what it's like when I get to the airport. But I don't know the last time you popped in on somebody traveling internationally, but I can tell you what, when I got to my airport, we didn't have none of that backup, backflow, and all that. And to be on this side of the world where two of the major airport hubs out in Qatar and in Dubai have been affected, where people who live on this side of the world are majorly displaced. I was expecting to have some backup and all of that, but maybe it was because initially flying out, I didn't go through the major airport, which is BKK. I went through the DMK airport. But to those of you looking to travel for to Thailand, if you didn't know before, you do have options, and so check them out. Of course, you can always get your wheels up wallet with Girl Let's Go and we'll handle the flights for you. But I do understand some of you like to handle that part yourself. No, no biggie. But if you do, just know you do have options when it comes to BKK. So before I got into that whole stint, like I had a whole audience and people were looking and wanting to know about what I did yesterday. I went to let me tell you, I went to BKK Airport. Um, and the whole mission was for me, one, to do a border one run, but two, to be able to learn from and have some more experiences, more so to help me with orchestrating window seat. So all that to be said, as I'm packing, the whole entire packing, getting ready to go to Malaysia experience becomes a part of the show, a part of the mission. And at this point, we are sitting in one of the most amazing massagers that you can get for $8 USD. It was 30, whatever the Malaysian currency is called. I don't know. Um, but yeah, so for about 8 USD, you can get the most amazing massage. And I was just talking about the part where it starts to massage your butt as you're sitting in there. And so yeah, we're going backwards in no particular order. So I guess enjoy the show. We got a couple seconds.
That
Let's see
was
what I'm talking about.
definitely worth it. Now, I didn't have the cost and all that. I didn't see how much it cost. But because this scanning thing, when I scan, it takes it to a notebook. But that was everything. I loved it. Let me see how much that was. Since I'm getting another. Oh, that was
Y'all, I'm pretty bummed
definitely
that the
worth it.
sound in this is low, but let me tell you what was going on real time. Actually, I'm in the airport, and at this point in time, I'm in Malaysia, and I'm in a spot where there are people that are still sleeping around. There's people that are moving around. Of course, it's an airport, and so I was trying not to be loud and record at the same time, but apparently, I was so low that y'all couldn't even hear me. So there's nothing really to report in about an airport. I mean, an airport's an airport, but the experiences and the thoughts and stuff that I was sharing throughout the trip, I think, are a trip all in itself. So I don't know. Let's see. Why would I use up this amount of space? What we got going on here? What we talking about? And is the volume louder? Okay, let's see. I ate at a Michelin star restaurant. That was my first time that I knowingly ate at a Michelin star restaurant. So I'll lead you guys coming up to that spot. Let me just get to the airport first and share that experience with y'all. Damn, we starting over.
My computer screen is so super sensitive. So as soon as I click on, oh, come on. Okay. Major malfunction. Major malfunction. Let's try this one more again. All right, slowly. Because I want to take y'all to the Michelin star restaurant experience. There we go. Okay, bam. Come on, come on, come on. Where do we start? We can start. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, and so now you got to wait on my stuff. Hold on. Okay, so at this point, I'm literally walking up and down the airports, just kind of seeing what kind of things they have to serve, foods and stuff, as well as some of the lounges, like really trying to peek in and see why do people go to the lounges. I'm really excited to be a lounge member at this point. But yeah, so a lot of my expedition yesterday included a lot of walking. I do want to know.
I got a bit to discover, learn, and look into about this jet because I'm buying a laptop coming up here. And so I want to know what those refunds are. So yeah, I'll get y'all some information on that so you can take advantage of it as you're touring the world. But I think I decided where I'm going to have dinner tonight at DMK International, and that's going to be a restaurant. I can't remember the name, but let's get to it. I got a bit to discover.
So as I'm going through the airport, y'all, what's going on is I'm really just observing and I'm picking out things where even I could learn a thing or two and share that with you. So in this instance, I had come up
I got a bit to discover.
I had come up upon this sign, and this sign in particular is talking about VAT. That's V for Victor, A for Apple, T for Tom. So, your VAT refunds. So when you're traveling, you as a traveler have an opportunity to get some refunds on some of the products and things that you might buy while you're in country. That's the limit of what I know about that. But in that moment, what I was doing was one, observing, okay, and then also making a note that that's something that I want to bring to the show and discover with y'all. So if you're catching the replay, if you're live or tuning in right now, if you know anything about that, if you've experienced it, if you want to be a part of it, that conversation, you are more than welcome to join us and to tap in or to leave comments so that that way I can get it in there. But yeah, I know traveling with my daughter, she purchased a Thai cell phone. And I do believe once she was exiting the country, she was able to get a refund of some sort, all because of the VAT. So again, my job yesterday became to be out and scour the airports and be the boots on ground, if you will, for my own show so that I could do some training and things to make that experience a little better. So let me shut up.
At this location, can I get the card where the tourists can?
I'll talk about this more after it finishes buffering and all that kind of stuff, y'all. So
Use like the scan pay. Can I do that here or?
Is the bank Thai?
I'm sorry.
You have bank Thai?
I don't have a Thai bank.
Yeah, cannot.
No. Okay. Thank you so much. Y'all, so I was on a quest to follow up on something that I saw on the TikTok saying that we could go to the Casa Corn, I believe is the name of the bank, and apply for some type of card that allows us to tap into some more of the scam pays that say Moretta Pay doesn't allow you to. So like the local scam pays here in Thailand, if I understand it correctly. But it could just be because I'm in the airport, but maybe it's just standard. Her first question to me was, do I have a Thai bank account? I thought all the hype was that this was supposed to be something for people who don't have a Thai bank account. So I don't know, but I'll look back into it later. For now, I'm just gonna try Look Khao Tong Thai Royal Cooking, And so I'm going to lead in with this egg noodle with fish balls, actually. Balls just really mean it's a ball of meat um, from my sidekick cooking. So we're gonna go in with that and then get into our flight. So I should check the currency that's accepted. Cash, Thai baht, Visa. Okay. So I guess we just wait to be seating. So Lu Kai Thong Thai Royal Restaurant is where we're at. Hi. At this location. Okay, so let me see if I'm gonna take y'all in a little bit more into what just happened there. Uh, but so yeah, I don't have anything else on that. So let me run it back. I'm gonna take out the audio and I'm gonna talk to you about what's going on here. If you just have the replay. So I actually have stepped into a place called, I believe it's on Casacorn Bank. Again, I'm new to Thailand. I'm new to all the long words and letters, enunciations, pronunciations, and all of the above. So I'm probably saying this stuff wrong, but it's one of the major banks that I do understand. It's one of the major banks here in Thailand. So when you are let me talk about me. I am living abroad, and when you're living abroad, there are different types of visas. And if you don't have a visa to support your stay, there are all kinds of tourist opportunities that you can sample out your country if you want. Enjoy your tour, your holiday. You are full within your right to be there. However, when you're there and you don't have a visa supporting your stay, there are limits to certain devices, apps, accounts, and different things that you have at your usability. Okay. So I've been seeing some people come and talk on TikTok about if you just go to this particular bank and you ask them and show your passport, you can walk out and get something that allows you to pay using a QR code that's really popular in while you're in Thailand. So if I'm at the market or something and I want to pay for something, I can just scan a QR code and strike out with my payment. However, when you are not a local, all of those QR codes don't work for you unless you have a Thai bank account. But if you don't have the proper visa to support your stay to warrant you having a visa, I mean, to warrant you having a bank account, they're not going to give you a bank account just because you're a tourist that wants the conveniences of people that have the proper documentation to support the stay that they're on. So as I am walking in and around these airports with nothing to do but kill time because I'm on a border run. I'm a travel agent and I'm making my destination, my assignment, my border run a business trip where I go and I learn about the airport. I ask questions, I sample food. I just make the best of needing to be out of the country for a while. So that's what this trip was for me. So I'm here and I'm asking them basically, I don't want to say fact checking because that wasn't my idea per se. I just needed to know, can I get this QR code because I do be out at the markets and I hate when my app is not accepted by certain QR codes. So anyway, that's what that was.
Something for people who
That
don't
don't
have a
have
Thai
a
bank account.
I am gonna let that play real quick for those of you who are just tuning in or whatever, so you can hear it for yourself. But no, I'm not. I lied. But on this in this point, I'm walking up and down the airport and I'm looking for something to eat at this point. I have not left Thailand, so I'm at the airport. Airport code is DMK. D for dog, M for Mary, K for kite, and that is one of the two airports that I know in the Bangkok area. So now it's time for me to find something to eat. And we just passed the bank. I asked and verified whether or not I could get the QR code. The long story short was no. She was like, you don't have the proper visa. And until you do or have said work permit, then you won't be able to use whatever the privilege is. So I don't know. Maybe I misunderstood something, but the people that I saw on TikTok was talking about
anybody could go in and show your passport, get this QR code, like preload some money onto a card and whatever. Anyway, for most of y'all watching, you don't even care. But if you are in Thailand or you know what I'm talking about and you want to help a sister out, maybe I did it wrong, please let me know. So anyway, let's continue on our quest to go and get something to eat because I'm sharing the experience with y'all and some good parts in here. I get ready to come across my very first Michelin star chef experience. So I think I did it for like under 15-20 bucks. Let's enjoy this together. Let me mute my mic. Y'all, so look, they got some Michelin stars. Oh yeah, we're gonna check this out. We are definitely gonna check this out today. At a Michelin star restaurant, I don't know it because really I didn't start paying attention or knowing anything about it until I started learning about Virgin Voyages cruise line because they have some Michelin star chefs that cook on your cruise opposed to giving their cruisers buffets. So anyway, I also watched some street food videos on like Thailand street foods and different things like that. There's some Michelin star street food vendors out here, and now I have my first. So their last date it was 2022, but I don't give a damn. Okay. So maybe we do. Okay, maybe. Okay, I'm gonna walk in. Maybe that's what you do. Yeah. Oh, maybe on the other side. Okay. Oh, maybe I was starting off wrong. Maybe do you start over here? Okay, I'm trying to figure out where to eat too. I was following her because this is a whole nother restaurant. Do we just see ourselves? Just say okay, thank you. I did a whole segment standing outside the restaurant when your girl didn't even have to. Okay, let me find me an inconspicuous place to be. Like, yeah, I think I'm gonna take this one over here. It shouldn't be so hard, but I made it harder than it was supposed to be. Y'all, so look, they got some Michelin stars. Oh yeah. I just seen I've been talking to y'all this whole time. And y'all couldn't hear anything I was saying, but that's okay because I needed to run a section back anyway. I was talking about how I don't even know what part that y'all did hear or didn't hear. So let me just pick anywhere, and we're gonna start over with this Michelin star chef experience that I wanted to share with you. So as I was in, okay, hold on. Why is it not showing? That's the question. Y'all hold tight real quick because am I tripping? No. Hmm. Yeah, stand by. Okay, so I'll just continue to move on. It seems like everything is going bonkers here for a second. But as I was scoping out the airports, the first one that I was in was in Thailand. I stopped over at a Michelin star chef restaurant. In a minute, I'll try to pronounce the name or at least show it to y'all so you can see. But that was my very first time having an experience at this branded, labeled, well deserved, highly acclaimed, good for the soul. I won't say soul because I don't know what they're doing, but um, highly acclaimed um, restaurant award rating system, whatever. So I just watched a documentary on it last week as it related to a street food vendor here in Thailand that actually is Michelin star rated. So now here I am in the airport and I come across another, opportunity or another restaurant like this. So I'm like, well, let me try it and see. So I went in. I think I'm having some issues with connections, y'all. And I apologize because I'm a little sidetracked, but I'm trying to figure it out and keep the story going at the same time. So as I'm figuring out what's going on, I'm like, well, let me take a moment and at least just share with y'all some information. We can talk about Michelin star. If you're a foodie, if you've ever ate somewhere that has that award, you can definitely chime in. But I'm gonna share my food experience in the DMK airport with y'all in just a sec. Once I get past what the heck is going on with my connections and things. So if you're just now joining me, I appreciate you so much for stopping in. I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I'll give this allow this to be my cue to drop in with y'all in a second, catch my bearing, get everything straight. And so, yeah, I'll chime back in and pick up in a few, y'all. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. But let me tackle this problem so that way I can cross that off my hurdle and keep it moving. We'll touch back in with the Michelin star chef, the experience, and all of that in just a second. Y'all take care. Yeah, that's what we gonna do.
All right, y'all, turn me up in the headphones because look at me looking all great in this bucket list page. Out there, go ahead and give me a like or follow or give me a purchase, a buy, a share, a something. Put it under someone's Christmas tree, Black Friday coming up, whatever. But let me know that you're feeling this because I'm walking on faith and I'm looking cute with it, with this bucket list baddie behavior. And I need your support. Let's go. Put it under someone's Christmas tree, Black Friday coming up, whatever. But let me know that you're feeling this because I'm walking on faith and I'm looking cute with it, with this bucket list baddie behavior. And I need your support. Let's go. Y'all turn me up in the headphones because look at me looking all great in this bucket list baddie behavior. Yes, I'm cute. I must say, I designed it myself. I've been pushing and promoting this on Facebook, but y'all really ain't been fucking with me for real. So I'm over on here on TikTok trying to do my thing, put it out there. Go ahead and give me a like or a follow, or give me a purchase, a buy, a share, a something. Put it under someone's Christmas tree, Black Friday coming up, whatever. But let me know that you're feeling this because I'm walking on faith and I'm looking cute with it, with this bucket list baddie behavior. And I need your support. Let's go.
So when I started building the bucket list baddie blend, I had to tie it to the fuel. I had to tie it to the fuel. Fuel Cafe. This speaks to my service in the military as a 77 Fox petroleum supply specialist. Fuel, jet fuel, JP8, MoGas, petroleum. I purified it, I shipped it, I hauled it, I stored it, I did hot refuel, I did the berms we pull up in Iraq, and we supporting, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all want to hear it, I'm going to tell you. Cool? All right. So that's what the jet fuel cafe, that's where that comes from. But just like fuel is the muscle to anything, right? We gon' whatever fuels you. So when I started building the bucket list baddie blend, I had to tie it to the fuel.
Okay, what's the range on this? How about now? Oh, I can hear all the other stuff, but not my voice. Okay, bet. So, y'all, thank you so much for your patience. I ran into a little technical difficulty earlier and I wanted to see what was going on. So, I figured it out. We'll catch up and continue the experience in DMK and KUL. I believe is the airport code for Malaysia, but that's where I spent some time preparing for the show and taking in some pretty good experiences that I can't wait to share with you guys. So just hang tight and we'll get started in a second. This thing, what happened? I don't want that to happen again. Okay, share. All right, let's see. Is it a delay? I'm tripping. Okay, I got some time. Let me just back away real quick. You can't see me. And yeah.
All right, y'all. So thank you so much for joining me. If you're catching me right now or the live replay, my name is Misha. I've been doing this segment window seat for a couple months now, and the whole show or the segment has been me really coming on to try to learn my studio, to try to learn my flow, try to learn everything. Just this week, my little microphone came in, so I share with y'all the funny parts and VIP access to that. VIP for me means very important pieces. You'll find more about that at girlletsgo.com. But when I talk about very important pieces, I talk about the parts that for the most part of my life in building I have tried to keep a lot of things from being on the table or being shared or being anything, just having place, because it wasn't perfect or it wasn't finished, it wasn't ready or whatnot. So the funny thing is that the heartbeat of my show over the last couple months has really been coming forward to fail in front of people as I figure things out. But along the way, especially last week in particular, I made some really great connections with and some collaborations with some people that want to be on window seat. Okay. So I know y'all watching, but enjoy the show because right now this is where you roll up your sleeves and you figure it out. And I just been enjoying the process of learning and sharing all at the same time. So y'all, I'm about a minute and 30 out. We're gonna pick up on the trips that I made to Malaysia recently, doing two airport inspections. This was a border run turn business trip because, of course, when you're a travel agent, you definitely want to scope things out, check and make sure that you're fresh on the experiences and different things, but also to be able to help, to advise, to share, to whatever. So my full day visiting two different airports and really just being able to have and share that experience with y'all, I'm excited too. So let me go ahead and try and get prepared again. Hopefully we don't have no issues with camera two, because camera two be tripping. So let me also get myself in place. No, wrong place. Wrong again. Bam. On the countdown. What happens if I do this? Oh, yeah, we don't want that. All right, show's getting ready to start. All right, so boarding call at Gate G. My name is Misha. I'll be your captain for the next flight we're getting ready to take and continue on our conversation. We were talking about Michelin star restaurants. So I was actually at an airport in Thailand. Thailand, if you know, is known to be the culinary capital of all things that taste good. So I'll pick that up in just a second. Welcome aboard to Window Seat. We're getting ready to taxi off into conversation. I will invite you once again to please, please, please consider joining me or at least catching me on the replay whenever you have time. Because guess what, my friend? That's when the conversation gets rich. That's when we really get a chance to take things a little bit further. So I invite you all to do that. My show is called Window Seat, and it doesn't have a time or date right now because I really just come through whenever I have time to fool around in the studio, flip a couple buttons, and yeah. Flip a couple buttons, learn how I want things to flow. And if I catch somebody in the process, or rather someone catches me and wants to catch up, ask a question about whatever, this is your time and space to do that. I am testing out different times because I'm in Thailand. So right now it is 8:44 p.m. for me right now. And if you are on the East Coast, it is 9:44 a.m. for you right now. So, with that being said, I'm trying to squeeze the testing of the show, how I want to conduct myself, things that I want to master, things that I want to show, how to keep things seamless, how to support other collaborators, to give them space to delve into topics, to interact with you all. Even when you're not really interacting with me or the show isn't built yet. So I am really just trying to be consistent in this space and this time and this dedication for me because my last season of being out here in Thailand, which has actually been kind of like a chapter from visa extension to visa extension. Like, but my last chapter, I was in quote unquote the cockpit, and in that period of my journey, building this vision and preparing for this platform and all of that. In that particular chapter, I needed to start plugging a lot of things in and building and all that. So I'm outside, I'm on the balcony, I'm coming through and I'm sharing that part that's not polished. It's not, millionaire producing at the moment. It's not a lot of things, but it's in the making, and it's reserving space, and it's my opportunity to really be in that space. So it was super dope. So that cockpit experience or chapter for me was preparing for this time period in this chapter, where on this visa um swoop, I guess you would say, on this one, I'm actually practicing being present in the live, having put together all the connections and put things and prepared this place and this seat for myself to sit down and share stories and connect with people and make the most of my day, where living abroad on the other side of the world has definitely strained a lot of connections, conversations and different things. But the one thing I know is I can show up, and I can make it worthwhile and have fun at the same damn time. So, welcome aboard to Window Seat again. My name is Misha. We're going to go ahead and taxi our way into conversation. This conversation, you are going to find us. First of all, no, hold on. Yeah, hold on, because it says you can't hear me. Let me check make sure y'all can hear me, because I don't want to see you. Thank you. First of all, no, hold on. Yeah, hold on. 'Cause it says bam. Can't hear me. Let me check make sure y'all can hear me. All right, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and taxi our way into the next conversation, which is gonna take place continuing in the DMK airport in Thailand, where I get ready to go into this Michelin star um, rated restaurant. So let me grab my focus real quick. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much for joining. And I'm going to try to get to it. Let's see where we are. So we're just now to the point where we're getting the menu going. And I've been running up against the issue where every time I get to this point to share, it has been freezing on me. So y'all, hopefully we'll get a chance to do this time. Sharing this tab. I see. But why every time I share, I'm gonna X out of it and just come back completely. How about we do that? Dang y'all. Well, I thought we was gonna get ready to take flight. Looks like we're back on the taxiway as I work through some technical difficulties, but that's okay. I'm here for it. My name is Misha with Girl Let's Go. Welcome to Window Seat. We're in motion, and my show right now is about the part where I'm practicing and getting things together, all the while working through technical difficulties and all of that. So I appreciate y'all joining me. Hello world, hang tight, because I have an amazing trip that I want to share with y'all, but I'm having some issues. So, just a reminder to continue to follow your dreams, ladies and gentlemen. No matter what, follow your dreams. So, let's see what we got going. All right, so I'll be touching base with y'all again. I'm trying to to fix a problem with one of my feeds, y'all. So just bear with me. Let's see. Oh, it's gone now. Okay, so I want to share. Do I have to bring it up first? This is share. All right. Yeah, just hang tight, hang tight, hang tight. We're gonna see if we can pick back up on this Michelin star experience. Y'all be surprised what I ordered. What do you think I ordered? Well, I probably just gave it away. But let's see. Let's try to get this showing one more again. Yeah. And can we okay. Now we rolling. Let's see. I think I need to cut out sound on the show. All right, so this is where we are, and this is what we are looking at. So enjoy this Michelin star preview experience because I'm about to dive in before my flight. Sorry, hi. Water? Yes, please. Thank you. Yes. Oh yeah, this looks so good. Magic sausages. Let's see what's in there. I'm going to have to switch over to Google Translate for a second. And then I see that they tie into the beverage restaurant that's right next door. So this is awesome. All right, y'all. Let me get her situated and I'll let you know how it goes. All right, so this is where we are. And let's keep on moving into this Michelin star experience. What's your girl talking about here? Let's go. I have no clue to this day where that rooster sound was coming from. We was in the airport, y'all. Let's get closer and closer to this food being delivered. Google Translate. I'm trying to see 2 times the soup. I'm trying to see what kind of meat this is, so I have to ask them. And I do want to try these spring rolls, but these seem like full meals to me. So let me go back one more again because we're gonna lead in with where's the one that I seen at the front menu? This egg noodles with fish balls, dried or soup. I'm gonna ask for the soup. No, I want dried. So Google Translate. I'm trying to see 2 times the soup. I want to tell you. I'm trying to see what kind of meat this is, so I have to ask them. And I do want to try these spring rolls, but these seem like full meals to me. So let me go back one more again because we're gonna lead in with where's the one that I seen at the front menu? This egg noodles with fish balls, dried or soup. I'm gonna ask for the soup. No, I want dried. So Google Translate. I'm trying to see I really wanted to share something with y'all, but I'm fighting with technology over here. I'm not gonna complicate it. Let's go into this one. It ain't edited,
So
so
it's
hopefully I
been
don't say nothing wrong.
served. That looks so good. Thank you, Kapunaka.
Listen
All
to me
right, so
trying to put that
I've
little
been watching
Thailand
some
in
of
there.
my Thai YouTubes. I wish I knew what was in each of these. I didn't expect this part, but I do recognize some of the players on the game here. Thank you. So I like the presentation. I'm gonna guess and say this is probably some type of miso soup, I think. And then this is my noodles with my fish eggs. So here it is. Alright. I expected a fork to come with this and I don't see one yet. So we're gonna dig in. Let me show you. Texture wise, I'm thinking this might be, I don't know. I don't know. That might be the tofu. What? I thought we was gonna have a fork. I guess they want us to use chopstick. All right. A little bok choy in here. Okay. Chopstick game is on point, but I don't know how to swirl it though. I think it's swirled up on my noodles. How's your chopstick game, y'all? Yep, noodles are good. I'm glad I chose them dry. I'm thinking I was gonna be able to just, these are really good noodles. Bite into this. Poke into this, but it didn't break down too easy. I think that's like a sugar or salt. It's good. I would like it if we add just a little bit of spice. And then I don't know about this sauce right here. It's kind of brown. I'm gonna put it on here anyway, just to see. And I probably should have started with the miso soup first to warm the belly. Okay. Nothing too overpowering here. I don't know what this is, maybe a tofu. Definitely a different texture for me overall, but I'm gonna switch over and give some play to the soup right here. The spice. I'm loving it. I'm really loving it.
Y'all, that
My my mouth has a little slow little to it, not too much. these peppers right here. I don't think I want to mess with them. Another weird texture, meat of some sort. It's not bad. It's just not really what I'm used to. But I'm okay with getting used to it. Oh yeah, this is good. Right, so it's being served. That looks so good. Thank you, Kapunika. So y'all, I'll be the first to admit the audio on that on location is a little bad, but I hope you continue to hang with me. I'm gonna continue to share with you. Let's take a closer look at what was ordered on this Michelin star rated. So far you can see what I have demolished and what I have left. Again, they left me some nice little treats that I've been playing with. I haven't got to the jalapenos or the salt yet. This sauce seemed like a Worcestershire or maybe a fish sauce or something, and of course some dried chilies and everything. But it's really delicious, very tasty. I love the soup. I probably should have started off with it first, but what I am gonna do is go ahead and finish up my meal, guys, and get to my board and continue this adventure and assignment with y'all later. So bye. So far you. Okay, audio on that particular video was pretty good. I have a microphone coming, so I'm really excited to upgrade the experience because hell if I'm gonna do it. I hope y'all can at least hear me okay. But yeah, I wasn't one for still pictures yesterday. I really had to throw my hair in a ponytail and get on the plane and go. But I did want to capture some things. So continue to enjoy the experience. Thank you so much for hanging with me. My name is Misha. This is my airport internship and uh, and business trip that I took. I can't think of the name at the moment, but business trip I took to scope out two different airports here. Well, one in Thailand and one in Malaysia, all for a case study, if you will. Also, some firsthand experience and to allow me to get some fresh new ideas for my show Window Seat. So, that show, just in its mere creation, the way I've been um, flown with it has been like an airport experience all in itself. So, since I had to do a border run, which I can't wait to tell y'all about. But since I had to do that, I decided to make it all about business. And yeah, so I don't really know what's going on with our feed right now, but I definitely won't let that stop the show. Thank you so much for joining. If you haven't met me before, my name is Misha, and this show is called Window Seat. It is perfectly imperfect, and I know that. So that's the essence of the show. As long as I'm coming live, sharing the experience, making some accomplishments, learning, adjusting, and doing things all at the same time, then for me, it's something that I can cross off of my list and say, okay, I did that for today, amongst other things. So, um, oh, there it is. I dropped it to the floor. So, y'all, thank you so much again for joining. But I'm actually at work at the moment, and I do not like this stuff right here. It's a Thai brand moisturizer or lip something. I don't know. I thought I bought it thinking it was a duplicate of something that I actually liked before, but the color is off, the feel is off, everything is wild, but I can't throw it away because that's all I got at the moment to moisturize my lips, but the color is a little bit off. So y'all just don't judge me. Whatever it is, what it is. These Thai struggles be different. Yeah. So like I said earlier, I did get a gift bag from my sidekick that's been hanging up. I want to show y'all. We'll be doing some experiencing products. Like she picked me up some lip balm diggity. I know that's what that says. as well as two face masks. So these are Thailand brand products. She's really into that, my sidekick. So I was very thankful that she even thought of me as she was out doing her day out with my son. Here's something to try to go underneath the eye. But my daughter came out here to Thailand and really enlightened me to the fact that here things like skincare and all of that is really big. And so I'm thankful that AIM jump started me with a couple products to try. So again, I'm going to try out these face masks. I'll let y'all experience that with me. I'll tell you what that was like, because it's intimidating, to be honest with you, like to start over with a whole new world and a whole new palette, and to invite things that are unfamiliar just for the sake of at least saying that, you tried. Listen, I'm all for it. Especially, I want to know, like, what products do the natives and the locals here, what do they use and why do they like it? So I'm excited. Anyway, that'll be a show for another time, but that's why that pink bag has been hanging up there, y'all. But let's get back to it. I am gonna take a break in a minute. Because I think I came across some more technical difficulties, so I'll let y'all taxi in a second. But if I can get it going real quick, then you're in luck. Let's see what we got going here. Classic Passport. Let me go ahead and invite y'all all to shop at girlletsgo.com. If you haven't already, you're going to find all of your travel gear there for your next trip. So whether you book with me or not is irrelevant. Be a bucket list baddie. Be out there in them airports. Be out there in the world, showing up with your bucket list baddie behavior, as we call it, because you ain't a baddie if you ain't behaving. And if we behaving, we are scratching things off of our bucket list well before we get into destination. And so that includes those little dreams, those little things that we've been pushing to the side and for whatever reason not showing up for. Yeah, it's show up season. So thank you so much for tuning in, y'all. I do see that we have some lag. I want to work through that in the background. So I am going to take us out on a little break and come back in. So we'll, like I told y'all before, this is going to be a long flight because I got quite a few things to accomplish tonight. So we're going to go on break, taxi in, drop a comment, let me know that you caught the replay or whatever. I really appreciate y'all and thank you so much for hanging with me. But we're going to continue on this experience as I navigate through the different learning curves of hosting my own show. So, yeah, let me shut up and start making some things happen. So, with that, how can I take y'all out? We haven't heard much about that bucket list baddie blend in a minute. So, let this be your reminder that all conversations are brought to you by Jet Fuel Cafe. That is Girl Let's Go's bucket list baddie blend, the coffee mix that you can get on the go. But always remember, this is about the conversation, the connection, and everything that we enrich while we're sipping and just catching up. So yeah, make it whatever you want, but definitely let me know what you're putting in your coffee. I want those recipes wherever you are around the world. So if you are in Ireland making your coffee, you're gonna have to tell us what that recipe is. So when I get to Ireland, I got what I need. All right, y'all. So have fun with this bloopers. I'm gonna loop it around a couple times, but it is what it is. Catch me on the replay. Holla back. All right. I'm out.
What up, y'all? This is Nisha with Just Jet. But aren't you supposed to do like this and then do the other way though?
I'm trying to figure out the best way.
All right. So this is Nisha with Bucket List.
Tell me your baddie came up with.
I don't care. It's not my bet. Fuck it up, baby. Don't turn it up and then tell me what to say and do. What up, y'all? This is Nisha with Jet Fuel Cafe, and I want to know what country are you in? What's your bucket list baddie blend? What country are you in? What up, y'all? This is Nisha with Jet Fuel Cafe, and I want to know what country are you in? What's your bucket list baddie blend?
Working out the what the
The
deal.
deal with the president. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying?
I know.
Yeah.
You know,
This is Nisha with Jet Fuel Cafe, and I want to know, girl, what is it?
hold on, wait, stop.
I can't
Wait.
post that one.
No, don't post. Get that phrase down first.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna board this mission right now. Have that cup of coffee and try this again later.
I'm getting up and trying again. No way possible. Crying every day. But you have to have those good people behind you. You have to have those good women and those good sisters behind you that's gonna get up and put on the gloves when you can. They're gonna knock on that door to success and they're gonna say, let my girl in. She going through it. She don't see her way out of this. And a lot of people give up because they don't have that sister. They don't have that girl that's gonna get up and put those gloves on. That's gonna get up and run when they can't. That's gonna pull them up. That's not gonna look at them to go through the right life experiences for you to pull it out and really know your power and really know what you're capable of. There was a lot of times where I thought I was weak and I couldn't do it. There was times where I said, you know what? I'm finished. I'm over with. There's no way I'm getting up and trying again. No way possible. Crying every day. But you have to have those good people behind you. You have to have those good women and those good sisters behind you that's gonna get up and put on the gloves when you can. They're gonna knock on that door to success and they're gonna say, let my girl in. She going through it. She don't see her way out of this. And a lot of people give up because they don't have that sister. They don't have that girl that's gonna get up and put those gloves on. That's gonna get up and run when they can't. That's gonna pull them up. That's not
An exit sign on the wall near the floor in the ship's corridor. A large electric sign displaying a floor plan of Deck 1 with a "You Are Here" location marker. A green sign labeled Muster Station C5.
Yeah, so internet seems to be a thing this evening, and that's all right. We'll call that a little turbulence from now on as we play with the window seat terminology and all of that. What's shown on the screen right now is some of you who met quite a long time ago, actually. But me and my kids were young. I was just now getting started in the travel industry. On this particular trip, I was actually accompanying a pretty large party. We were on a cruise. I packed all kinds of goodies and things that needed to be given to them. But y'all, guess what? I also needed help putting that stuff together. So my kids were there. Consequence of them being able to enjoy cruise and cruising as part of their upbringing and things. I would take them to work with me um, via going on these trips that sometimes were literally like pennies on the dollar for real. um, they sometimes we were able to go and all we were paying for real was the. Let me try to fix this screen. All we were paying for real was the taxes and the port fees and the gas down there. Let's see. Yeah. So that was a really cool experience. So they would come with me and they'd be helping me behind the scenes on these cruises. And so we're putting together, all the dang, why is this thing circling? This internet is acting bad today. Um, but yeah, so we're putting everything together. So that's what was showing on the screen. I'm really just at this point, we just navigating the turbulence at this point and hanging some flight time. So thank you so much for joining. If you catch this on the replay by skipping forward or you're catching it on a live feed, thank you so much. Please just make sure to leave a comment at some point in time. Let me know you saw something. If you want to talk about something, discuss something, laugh, catch up, this is your time. But I'm also trying to get great and greater at just being live, operating my studio, also being able to support the new co-hosts that are coming on, the collaborators, the panelists, my destination darlings who will be joining us at some point in time soon. Those are my travel agents with Girl Let's Go, as well as those of you who choose to join the show via the cockpit. So it's a lot going on, but it's a great day here in Thailand, or it was. It's actually is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday evening. So, hello, world. Good morning to those of you who are tuning in from the States and waking up to sunshine, rain, or whatever it is. Good morning to you. Hello, world. I'm Misha. We'll get started in conversation in just a second, but we are going through a bit of turbulence right now. And so, I'm going to be fighting with my Wi Fi behind the scenes, but feel free to join in on the next segment. I'm going to give us a countdown, boarding call at Gate G. The conversation in just a second. And
Photographs show green LED lights at floor level, indicating a ship's exit route along hallways and stairs.
During safety briefing and in case of an emergency, do not use elevators. Equip low location lighting, which will guide you to an exit in case of an emergency.
Photographs show green LED lights at floor level, indicating a ship's exit route along hallways and stairs.
During safety briefing and in case of an emergency, do not use elevators.
Them women that get up and try another day. That's what I would like to say powerful is. I know a lot of powerful women. Women that lost it all and got it back. Women that cried and gave a year. And they came back in the game and dominated like nothing ever happened. Powerful is a characteristic that I feel like everyone has inside of them. And it takes for you to go through the right life experiences for you to pull it out and really know your power and really know what you're capable of. There was a lot of times where I thought I was weak and I couldn't do it. There was times where I said, you know what? I'm finished. I'm over with. There's no way I'm getting up and trying again. No way possible. Crying every day. But you have to have those good people behind you. You have to have those good women and those good sisters behind you that's gonna get up and put on the gloves when you can. They're gonna knock on that door to success and they're gonna say, let my girl in. She going through it. She don't see her way out of this. And a lot of people give up because they don't have that sister. They don't have that girl that's gonna get up and put those gloves on. That's gonna get up and run when they can. That's gonna pull them up. That's not gonna look at the...
Okay, so the sound just came in at the end. Let's see, let's bring it back.
It's women that don't stop when all the odds.
Yeah, I'm having some real good turbulence coming in here, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. Just hang tight though. I appreciate a different carrier real quick.
Are against them. Women that get up and try another day. That's what I would like to say powerful is. I know a lot of powerful women. Women that lost it all and got it back. Women that cried and gave up for a whole year. And they came back in the game and dominated like nothing ever happened. Powerful is a characteristic that I feel like everyone has inside of them. And it takes for you to go through the right life experiences for you to pull it out and really know your power and really know what you're capable of. There was a lot of times where I thought I was weak and I couldn't do it. There was times where I said, you know what? I'm finished. I'm over with. There's no way I'm getting up and trying again. No way possible. Crying every day. But you have to have those good people behind you. You have to have those good women and those good sisters behind you that's gonna get up and put on the gloves when you can. They're gonna knock on that door to success and they're gonna say, let my girl in. She going through it. She don't see her way out of this. And a lot of people give up because they don't have that sister. They don't have that girl that's gonna get up and put those gloves on. That's gonna get up and run when they can't. That's gonna pull them up. That's not gonna
All right, y'all. Y'all switch to perspective. I'm trying a different sound. Hold on. Okay, so what I'm testing at this moment is to see when I play audio from my phone. This is a test I worked on a couple days ago. Let's see what happens. I want a nice blend with an overpowering slide. Oh, that mic. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Okay, I think it's okay. All right, so again, welcome to Window Seat. I think this might be our last little flight for the night. I'm not sure, but I'm proud of myself for at least coming forward, coming through, because I was on a roll almost 10 days since I did my last Window Seat segment. But again, a lot has happened in that 10 days. So I'm not regretful or anything, but I am glad to be back. Miss me, miss me. Now you got to kiss me. Yeah, kiss the world with a little bucket list baddie behavior. Why don't you? While you're out there trying to blow kisses back to me. That's what I would really like. I would love to see some of y'all go over to girlletsgo.com, check it out. Leave a comment. Let me know how you feel about it. It's some amazing things going on there. We got the swim up bar that's waiting for you to swim up. Meet some past, present, and new travelers so you can start making connections well before you get into destination. That swim up bar is something that is exclusively to Girl Let's Go. So head over to the website, create yourself a little profile, sign in, and get to know people. That's it. It's that simple. So we have our own platform, our own little social media type feel. But again, it's for our Girl Let's Go members. So definitely want to check that out. What I want to do right now is see if I can take you guys back into that airport experience, and we can finish this up another day, another time, because we're already 2 hours, 16 minutes into our flight. I did accomplish a lot and check a lot of things off of my list, but I do need to curve and do some other things. So, having said that, I do want to show you guys a couple more clips from my experience in Malaysia, and I did a complete yeah, we ain't gonna let's just get back to it. So at this point, the last time we talked, I was at trying out a Michelin star restaurant. That's what it was. And no, I didn't order anything extravagant, y'all. I really did just go in. Let me change this up so I can show you. I really did just go in and order some noodles and some local Thai food, but that was monumental for me because I felt familiar for the first time, really sitting at the table, having been with my nanny for a couple weeks now. She has showed me, some dishes and things. So I wanted to taste the authenticity of what I was getting. So anyway, let's dive into some more of this. If we got some good internet that I call turbulence. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, some more turbulence. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it a night soon tonight. I'll try to load these up. I wanted to see how sharing from this platform would do in real time, um, because it allows me to not have to download.
But if I can't catch good internet, or avoid some of this turbulence, then we're gonna have to cut it out completely. So y'all just continue to bear with me. I'm sourcing through some different connections here that are available to me. So maybe we can find a path with less resistance, less turbulence. Just hang tight. Connect. And it might help if I even show the screen, huh, y'all? Do I have. Okay, so it is showing. It's just twiddling and biddling. Okay, let's see what we can find a little bit further. It's still circling. Okay. Uh-uh. Okay, y'all. So stand by. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to descend for this evening. 2 hours and 19 minutes is what we're in. But before we do, I do want to check a couple things, at least so I can check this off my list. So just sit back and enjoy for a second, and I will either swing us on up out of here, or uh, we'll pick up on this experience. So y'all just hang tight. Got my book of codes here. All right, see if we can get us a different connection on that turbulence, y'all.
Watch my today. Got a chance to wash my hair today.
I definitely have the best thing on the plane with this one right here. Hey y'all, so I am traveling in the airport in Malaysia, and y'all, we ain't having that issue of backed up lines and things of that nature amongst the missiles and political unrest. I'm thankful about that. My trip has been pretty seamless. So hate to brag and smash it in, but yeah, we ain't doing that up over here, friend. Peace. Hey y'all. Oh, dang, y'all. This was a good one. I really wanted to show y'all. But again, we're going to go ahead and get ready to descend for the evening. It's been nice. But I'm not going to try too hard to show y'all anything else. Rather, I will take this time to go ahead. Honey, I'm so happy to see the mango sticky rice, but y'all, not happy to see at 195 baht. But that's airport prices for you, and it's still pretty fair, at least for the currency that I'm working with. This looks pretty delicious. I'm gonna take a look inside this store right here. What's it called? Again, I'm in DMK. Oh, I'm at the duty free, so even better for me. Um, but I just want to have some kibbles and bits on the plane with me. So let's see. Ooh, red dragon fruit, dried coconut, papaya, pineapple, jackfruit, mango, douses of chocolate. I don't really need anything this big though, y'all. Mangosteen jelly high. Um, yeah, that's I want to do might include this mango sticky rice that I'm gonna go ahead and grab because for the sake of just having something familiar on this plane with me, I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. And expensive airport, and I'm gonna try it. We're gonna go with this one right here. Yeah. Ooh, honey, I'm so happy to see the mango sticky. Okay, yeah, so definitely having quite a bit of turbulence. I'm glad that we were able to have a successful descent, but y'all, it's time for me to get on to the next thing. It is 9:39 p.m. In Thailand. So good morning to everyone that's waking up on the other side of the world. I pray you all have an amazing day. Thank you so very much for hanging with me. If you caught any measure of this replay, I would love for you to chime in, comment, do anything, but definitely make sure that you go over to girlletsgo.com, share it with a friend, hit the replay. One day I'd appreciate it. But I have big things, great plans, a lot of things coming, and some people coming to window seat as well. So Again, I'll catch y'all another time, but thank you so much for tuning in with me and have a good one. I'm out.